On Tuesday, May 19th, the Lagos State Command Control Center hosted the Emergency Stakeholders Meeting, focusing on the Lagos Emergency Responder Management System, also known as LERMS. The program aimed to deepen collaboration among emergency response stakeholders and enhance coordinated response mechanisms.
Well, the stakeholders meeting is very apt and very necessary, judging from the fact that Lagos State is a mega smart city, and we find out by reason of our peculiarity, the level of risk, vulnerability and hazard that we experience as a state keeps increasing astronomically. We have diverse threats and we'll continue to manage this threat. And then for those who do this are the first responders. It is very, very important for us to be unified in our approach. It's an avenue for us to come together to kind of look at what we've done in the past, what are we doing present, and then what is the hope for us in the future. And that's why we are here, so that we can synergize, so that we can look at operational gaps, so that we can look at lessons learned, and then draw what we call implementation metrics. We have the Lagos State Fire Service, we have the Rapid Response Squad, we have the Lagos State Ambulance Service, we have the Domestic Violence Agency, we have the Ministry of Social Welfare, of course, the Social Welfare and Rehabilitation Department, we have WAPA, the Command and Control Center is here, the Ministry is here, LASEMA, the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, we have NEMA, we have the Federal Road Safety Corps, we have LATSMA, we have a whole lot of agencies.
So who then pays for the care that this patient has received?
So in Lagos now, we have a solution called EcoHelp that is going to be in Play Stores and App Stores, and they have on the back end at the control center where they have the LERMS software that has and uses AI intelligent metrics and algorithms to analyze incidents based on severity, location, and also look for the responders very close to that incident places and dispatch them. So like what we are doing today is not just about how the LERMS is going to be utilized, but we're also looking at the policies that backs up how the multi-agencies interact using LERMS solutions.
When it comes to management of disaster, we have several stakeholders that are involved in the management, and each stakeholder must know what their roles and responsibilities are as it concerns management of disaster. So what we're basically doing here is to define the roles and responsibilities of each of the stakeholders present so that management will be more impactful. By the time we leave here this afternoon, every responder to disaster must know what their roles and responsibilities are, and they should know their limits. When I say know your limit, know when to pass on. You're done with your roles and responsibility as it concerns management of the disaster, pass on to the next person.
The whole essence of this interactive session is to bring all the responders, indeed all the first responders, second responders in this room. And like I said, we have locked the door for us to be able to establish protocols that will minimize, lapses becoming incident in Lagos.
The program also aimed to train responders on the Lagos Emergency Responder Management System.
Since as far back as COVID 2020, Lagos State government has designated GBV response as an emergency, and we actually have officers resident in the Command Control Center operating the Gender-Based Violence Virtual Referral Response Service 24/7. And the idea basically is to ensure that irrespective of the time, irrespective of the day, anybody that calls the toll-free line is able to access critical services such as emergency response and psychosocial support. DSVA, Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, is the statutory agency saddled with the responsibility of coordinating response as it concerns and pertains to domestic and sexual violence. And so it's not amiss that we are part and parcel of the initiative that is being done today. The toll-free line 08000 333 333, 08000 333 333.
The mission ahead is driven by the theme of the program, One Response, One Platform, Advancing Integrated Emergency Management in Lagos State. Thanks for watching. This is Ask Lagos.